Well, the 4th of July is right around the corner, and who better than New York Times best-selling author Jessica Seinfeld joining us via satellite in New York City. Jessica, good morning. How's it going?
It's great. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good. I'm super excited to get to talk to you. 4th of July is one of my favorite holidays, and you have a lot of tips for some of those summertime appetizers and barbecue ideas.
Well, you know, what I try to do is make these big holiday meals kind of like I do every meal at our house, just a little bit better for us. I don't try to take crazy risks with my family's eating because they won't buy into it. So I will make macaroni and cheese this weekend, as I always do, but I, as always, add vegetables to it because our country, 98% of us are not getting enough vegetables. My family is not getting enough vegetables. So I just try to look for ways to add them in. So I teamed up with Green Giant and I created these 100% vegetable, all natural purees. Nothing's in it except vegetables. And I add the butternut squash, let's say, to macaroni and cheese. This weekend for 4th of July, I'm gonna make my kids' favorite apricot grilled chicken. It's just chicken legs with apricot jam, and I put the Green Giant veggie blend in carrot puree into it. And then I will, as always, end the meal with a good dessert because that is the main event at our house, as always. And I just cut down the portion size and I take the oil out of the cupcakes that I make and I add spinach puree. And I find these purees work brilliantly in desserts.
It looks great.
Can't taste anything. Yeah.
Yeah, do the kids notice this? Can they taste the vegetables in there?
Yeah. No, they can't taste it and they can't see it, so they enjoy it now because they realize, oh, she's going to stop nagging me as much and I can eat more of it because there's spinach in it. And so mom's happy, they're happy, everyone's happy, sort of. You know, it's mealtime. It's not always that way, but
Sure.
But, you know,
No, I
it's
understand.
always a battlefield.
Yeah, no, I'm with you there. Let's talk about the inspiration from your latest book, the Can't Cook book, Recipes for the Absolutely Terrified. I'm not much of a cook myself. My wife does most of the cooking at our house, so I think this is a book I should be reading.
Well, my husband was my muse. He cannot cook one thing before I wrote this book. Now he can cook oatmeal, which is a triumph. But I was fascinated by all these very successful people who are, you know, personally successful and you know, professionally obviously successful. So I thought, how fascinating is this that they're completely terrified to enter the kitchen and produce any kind of meal or snack. And so I've lived with this for a long time and been able to observe, you know, really my wild animal in his environment, like what intimidates him, what scares him. And so I kind of wrote the book for people who, you know, they just want to get this done. They just want to learn how to cook, and they don't want to make it an entire epic project. They want to make it happen and not spend a lot of time doing it, and also have fun. And you know, really, I had so much fun writing this book and so much fun testing this book and testing it, having total can't cooks test the recipes and be really successful. So this has been just such an exciting and fun project for me.
Excellent. Jessica, thank you so much. I certainly enjoy following you on Instagram and Twitter and enjoy seeing all of your interesting photos and things. And I'm a huge fan of your husband's work and Comedians in Cars Getting Coffee. I have to watch that every week. It's like time. I have to watch that right at 11 o'clock. So thank you so much for your time.
Oh, that's so great. I'll tell him that. Thanks.
Please do.
You too. Thanks. Bye.
Bye.
Wow, Jessica that looks amazing to put the veggie blend into food so you get more vegetables. Really, really great idea. I'm gonna have to try that.